to show you something new, innovative, never been seen, never been done before. It's called Sublimation hat. However, I've been working back here in the lab, as you see, and I came up with a better way for sublimation hat. Now it's not even nothing that you ever seen. The texture, even what I'm making right here, it's on my shirt, it's stretchy. You can wash it, do whatever. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it. When I do it, I'm gonna have you try it at home, but it's not for me. I've been told to give it away for free. From my Lord and Savior, he said, give it away for free. Because whoever's watching this, you about to take it and you about to take it to the moon. I'm just the vessel that's showing you how to do it. So we're gonna go down the steps, 1, 2, 3, all the stuff. I'm not really gonna get into the equipment or what you need. If you know anything about sublimation, you know what you need: the tanks, the printers, the ink, and things like that. If this hit, we'll get into that. I'll get into the inks, the printers, what I use, and things like that. I'm gonna just show you rough what I do, how I do it, and we're gonna go and I'm gonna show you what I use. Everything is just raw and basic, but it needs to be said, it needs to be put out there. So here we go. I'm gonna just give you little rough things of what you need. Of course, you need your little printer right here. I got the Epson 280 or 2800, and you need the sublimation ink. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna get too much into that. Of course, you need a phone. Then you're gonna need some DTF paper. What you guys did in old school, you had the transfer paper, the old school paper. Nobody's really using that no more. And on full polyester clothing and stuff like that. I'm gonna show you how to do it on cotton, how it comes out hot on cotton. And we're gonna hook this hoodie up. Now this hoodie, it hits the hardest because it's a certain percentage of cotton. All right, here we go. I already got my artwork right here. Bam, I'm going with the Colonel. Reason why I'm going with the Colonel, because I'm old and never give up. Never give up. So this is my never giving up thing. He was what, 67 or something like that? So I'm going with that, and I'm going for this because I created the colors. We'll get into that later if you want to hit me back and let me know about it. I'm doing a whole bunch of colors, not just the red, white, and black like I like. However, I'm doing a whole bunch of colors so you can see how it comes out on the print and how the thickness of the print. This is vinyl. You can print vinyl and you can print, this is all sublimation. Tesla, because it's for free and they stole the stuff. And I'm letting you steal my stuff. Picasso said, good artist copy, great artist steal. Like I said in the beginning, whoever's looking at this, you're gonna take this and go ballistic. At the end, you're gonna see our family model, Andre Robertson. He draped in it, all his stuff. Walking model for us. Clean prints and things like that. Hoodies, especially the hoodie we're gonna do. You'll see in a minute. So basically, I'm gonna load this paper, and of course, you've seen everybody add in there to your printer. Now, all the details I'm not giving you. Again, if this hits, we'll give the details. But if you're watching this, you know something about sublimation, so you know about all this already. So, I'm going here, and on my settings, I got super glossy letter paper. Got it loaded. Now we're just gonna push print. Hit that print. Now while that's printing, I'm gonna go over to the next station and get these gloves ready because this powder we're gonna put on there, highly toxic. No, it's not highly toxic, but they say to be careful. Have a ventilated space for it. And to keep it real, I don't wear gloves because of what I'm gonna show you. I haven't seen anybody do how I put the powder on the paper, okay? It's a special way. It's gonna be fun, it's good. So here we go. So we got the ink on the paper here. Come over here. Just gonna put this on here like that, get a gang of it. And let me show you, I'll show you right after the powder I use. Do I know any particular special powder? No, just what I got on YouTube from what I'm watching. You, Delonda, or Katrina, one of my favorite YouTubers that be doing this. So you want all that stuff thick on there. Now, what I haven't seen people do, what I do, I get it all in there, not right there in the ink. Once it's already on there, I want all the grooves. I want it on there all big time. And I even press down, especially on the corners. Get it in there good. Get it all in there. Get it all in there. Get it all up in there.
What's this powder called?
This powder is called DTF Transfer Powder. Came in. It's like, I'm not partial for anything. I mean, unless y'all want to send me something, do it. Because I'll do some more. For show. Anyway. Get that nice and coated there. And of course, like I said, if you know you need this heated up to about 400 and we're gonna cook it. They say 60 seconds, I cook it longer and I'm gonna tell you why. I just turn on my heat press and I'm gonna just let that heat up, whatever, it'll get to 400. So while that's doing it, I don't take 60 seconds really. It's a process. I want all that melted. I'm gonna show you why and tell you why. You probably seen a little secret of why looking around here. But anyway, once it's all melted, those crystals melt down and it infused inside the sublimation ink. No question that you want to ask.
So this is at 400 now. So what's actually melting?
What's actually melting is these crystals. Don't get mad at whichever box I hold up. These crystals, and again, I'm not a chemist. I don't know how or why it does what it do. You know, and you're gonna tell the rest of the world. That's your job. So this is gonna melt down. It melts down anyway on this paper.
So that actually makes like that stretchable material?
No, that doesn't do it.
Oh.
We're gonna get to that. That's the secret. This is one without, this is polyester. It's a polyester shirt. This pops. And this is what it looks like without what I'm gonna do, the little secret I'm gonna do with it. So it comes out like that. Just like if I just put that there.
So the texture is more rough on this.
It's more rough and more raw. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It is. You can see the difference. Here, actually come over here and you can see the difference in these as well. This is polyester. Good lighting right there. You can see that. And I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Get that. This wash maybe 3 or 4 times. This is our podcast, by the way. Tap in, tap in. This is one we're gonna do on that one with the kernel. This is vinyl, of course. This is the hack. It's the Hashi hack, by the way. It's my name, Hashi. H-A like the laugh, she like the pronoun. We ain't really getting into pronouns, but it's Hashi. So there you go. Anyway, this is vinyl here. And this is my hack. And this how I put the color. Look at the colors. Tell me that ain't hot. This is cotton. You ain't got to put no extra film, no extra cutter, no nothing. This is all we doing. Let's go back over here. It's probably getting right to where we need it. Look at this color. Now, get in close, Henny Rock.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
You see how that's melting down right there?
Yeah.
That's good. That's what you want. That's the consistency about what you want right there. With that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna double dip in. Double dip. That don't sound good, but anyway. So, now that pressing down I did, now this is already hot at 400 degrees. And you can see it. So we're gonna get an extra little coat. That's what makes it, I believe, that's what makes it thick. So we're gonna press it even more. Now what I like to press is the spots that, well, I know that come out like tough little spots that the paper won't stick to, or it won't stick to the fabric, especially cotton. Now, when you're doing it on polyester or polyester, any kind, even if it's 10%, do polyester. It's better. I'm showing you on cotton. You get it all in there. Your paper gonna feel heavy after that. You want it to feel heavy. Get the excess off right there. And again, I don't want to, I'm doing a disclaimer. I'm using gloves. You should probably use the mask. They say to use mask. I don't. However, I'm trying to show you that there. Have an open space though. You do want that open space for that. So I take it back here and let that go down for a couple little seconds there. Because I want the bottom hot. I want the top of it. Again, it's just a trial and error. True. Me and my brothers, we all troubleshoot. The one that's filming Henry, he's the best tinkerer, troubleshooter alive that I know. We all got the same little knack. Just trial and error, see what works. And I was back here just seeing what works. So that bottom is hot at 400. And on my machine, it's a setting that it won't, so as soon as you click it in, it don't go down. You don't want that. You'd have messed up your whole little heating press. With that said, we're gonna let that sit for a little minute. And it's not 60 seconds, it's the consistency that we want. Again, it's rough. We're not going into too much detail, but we'll be back after we let that chill. All right, here we go. So that's been chilling. Remember, everybody was saying 60 seconds, 60 seconds. It's probably easy.
That was about 2 minutes, maybe.
About 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if you can see that there. You need more light?
No, I got it.
Okay. So what I do here, now everybody knows you can see these little tracky things in the printer. We'll get into that in another video. But when you have the artwork like this and it's not detailed like a photo or a picture or something like that, it's all good. They won't even show up on there. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna cut the bottom, but before that, I'm not partial to any other thing. This is the secret. This is it. This is it. In my Dave Chappelle voice, regular old starch, nigga. That's it. Just starch. Sorry with the N word, but it's regular old starch. I was just messing around in the lab a couple months ago before, I don't know when it was. It was easy 6-8 months ago. Just messing around, and I just sprayed it right here. I doused it and left it. Now, again, I'm telling whoever gonna take this and take it to whatever other limit, I don't know the consistency, the chemically, what it does, how it does. I just know it comes out hot. And it still soaks in. That's the excess we don't need. And I let that chill for a minute. Now we're gonna put that on the polyester here. So this is what I do. Over time, I'll just reduce my heat to about 80. It don't take that much. And the seconds, I've done 36 seconds. I've done 20 seconds. I've done 30. This is 28. Again, you're gonna want to figure out all the timing, all the good stuff or whatever. And I just hit it again with this. Is another starch. This is still starch. This is more in this one than it is the other one. Just hit it like that. And just heat that up for just a hot second, maybe like 8 seconds. Bam. Okay. And again, I've done it before, so I know about roughly this lines up in the middle, right there, kind of roughly. But on the safe side, what our carpenters do, measure twice, cut once. So about About right there. I want it kind of centered with this right here too. Looks better. And again, I've left this for days, not days. I left it for hours, left it for minutes, left it for a few seconds. Roughly, it all comes out about the same. I forgot to flip this one for my cousin Andre's in New York. His hoodie that you'll see at the end of the video. We're gonna do a little slideshow clip, but that's been there forever. And I had two, and I used the other one, and this been here for days. The same thing. It's sprayed and everything already. It hasn't come off, and that ink will still go on and do whatever. Anyway, with that said, let's put this on here. And what's good is, like, you think the ink is gonna come off or something like that. I can pick it up, put it back down. And look at that already. Look at that color just hitting already. Look at that brightness. That's sublimation ink. That HP ink is just as bright, if not a little bit brighter, and it does a little more detail. We'll get into another video for that if you want. Chime in for it. So, I like my stuff Abercrombie and Fitch High. Want you to see me coming. So even if I do that, still the ink is not even on. The starch is doing something. I'm gonna hit it again with some more starch. Hit these corners. The corners give you a little problem sometimes, but you get. Okay, I just want to kind of center with that right there. All right, and then you put this over it. It's at 380 right there. With these, they come out good. Uh-oh. Got too much in the back. You know how these work if you got one of these presses. All right.
What's that paper called that you put on top?
It's like a Teflon, not Teflon. It's like a paper. It heats up. It don't burn, but it just protects the whatever you're putting on from your garment. And then
okay.
What is the name of it? I forgot. You know,
like an oven. What stuff they use for the oven?
What is it? A vinyl type of? Yeah, it's like not vinyl. It's a. God, I forgot the name of it. But it's fire retarded. Bam. So there we go, right there. And from what I do, this is a super cold peel. And those you know what cold peel is. When I started this, it was right when the cold weather was coming up. Look at that color already. It's gonna pop, especially on that white. And of course, you know the lighter the color to use on all. You can't use black because nothing's gonna show up on black. If you use blue, nothing's gonna come up. Or dark colors or anything. So I'm gonna put this outside. I'm gonna show you some other stuff. So basically, I just put this outside. I've left it overnight. The first time I left it overnight, forgot it, and it was cold during November or something last year, 2023. Forgot, came back, and so I started doing it overnight. And then I started doing it for an hour. Then I started doing it for like 5 minutes. It's summer, it's about to be summer, it's June, but it's a cold peel. You want it cold. Do not peel that off right now. You're gonna screw up your garment. All right, we're back here with the Colonel, Boss Hog. All right, so here's the reveal. Now I kind of want the corners to kind of mess up, but I don't, but I do, because it's hit or miss sometimes. But we've been waiting, what?
10 minutes maybe?
10 minutes, yeah. Remember I told you I left it overnight. I thought that's what did it. And I left it for a couple hours. Thought that's what did it. Hour. And then chopped down all the way to about 8-10 minutes. I want this cool. I want a super cold peel. So I always go from the corners. And I could see here from the corners, like you could get right up under there. If that's looking pretty good. And then like under there. And so that's what you want right there. You want that to come off like that. Bam. There you go. And then look at the paper here. That's what you want right there. You don't want none of this still right here. That came out really good. Okay, here's the little corners right here. I was telling you, sometimes that's why we're pressing the stuff on the corners, because I think the starch is what hits that right there. Now, that's fixable. Just a little heat. Put the garment over, not even 5-6 seconds. But do not re-go over this with any more heat. Now, when you can feel this with the texture, it is beautiful. Like, that's it. Look at that. It's in the fabric. It's thick. That's it. Now, all the yeah. Okay, so we're back without the specs. But anyway, so that's what you want. I'm getting old, y'all. See, the Colonel 67. I ain't 67. My 47s. But that's what you want. So you want all that. You want that texture and that grit and that smoothness, and it lasts. Like I said, have I did 100 washes? I don't wash my clothes like that because I don't wear them hard like that. But the white right there, that's the white of the shirt. The little color of the printer, you can see the detail on what I get. And I did that, and I fixed the color so that you can see the color. Of course, the Colonel, red, white, and black. The black hits hard, and it hits hard. Now with the vinyl, you want to put vinyl first. Now with this, I did the sublimation, then I did the vinyl on top because I didn't kind of care. But you could kind of see up top where you double burn it, that the texture deviates or whatever. You don't want that if you're gonna put vinyl all over here. I kind of did it with the Joker here.
So, okay, so this is over the vinyl.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah. And just practicing if it's new. Like I said, whoever picks it up, you're the chemist. You're the one that's gonna take it to the new level. Now, you see the texture here? Now we're gonna make one on this t-shirt without the Hashi hack. So we're gonna do that. I already got my artwork set. We're gonna pretty much do the same thing without. I'm gonna put it in the powder, heat it for 1 minute, like everybody said. That's what everybody knows. We're gonna change that now. So do it for 1 minute. I still preheat, this right here. Oops. For about 10-15 seconds. Other than that, we'll go from there. I'm gonna print, powder, pick it up. All right, roughly 60 seconds. That's it there. So we're gonna sit that there. Not gonna spray with the, can't tell you enough. Who's this? Powerhouse? Powerhouse, hook your boy up. Send me some starch. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be making these shirts. Send everybody some starch. If the product goes up, this is what, $1.99 at my local little store. If it go up to $5, $6, Powerhouse, you owe me a little chip. So what I did before when I first started, I did do my shirt. I hit it again for a few seconds. And from what the other videos you guys were saying, you want this, you don't want it to dry too much or something like that. So here we go. It should be good. We're just gonna do it on the back of this. This is cotton. It's not polyester, no, this has a little bit of yeah, it has a little bit of polyester. So I think this is, I gotta use the specs again. Yeah, this is the 2080 or something like that. So we're gonna do the back. So it soaks up the polyester. It's not full polyester. Put Mr. Brandex here, the old way. I believe some people went down to like 390. Some people did 400. Some people did 405. So we're gonna go kind of in the middle. And they did 45 seconds. Everybody was doing 45 seconds. So I'm gonna do your 45 seconds to get into the seep into it. We'll do 40 because people go for 45, 40, 35. We'll do the median. There we go. This is the old brand X way. IG, that's Califoya. Let's do it. Have a good one. Thank you for tuning in.